Hey, welcome to this week's video. Super excited because we're gonna have big Texas hair. That's right, my ultimate tips to more voluminous, more lush, fuller hair starting from the inside out. I have an array of products that I'm going to show you that have really helped to fill in the hair. I have some supplements that I need to tell you about that have made, or at least starting to make, let's say, a big difference. And in fact, that's where I'm going to start. I mean, I have literally 10 products in front of me, and we're doing a full-on tutorial from wet to dry, products that I use in the shower, products that I use now that the hair is clean. But I really want to start with the internal because that, in my opinion, is the most important. In fact, I was having a really nice conversation with Saron, who just cut my hair recently in kind of a textured, messy bob. And he was telling me that a lot of his clients have been using Nutrafol and they've had tremendous success with it. So I thought, okay, this makes sense. You know I've heard about Nutrafol. I know that it's got a lot of great ingredients inside it. It's a healthy product and it helps to grow the hair from the inside out, basically. So I have been using Nutrafol. I am now 2 months in. I am just starting my third bottle. So what's great about Nutrafol is that it really targets the hair from within. And as I said, it could be hormonal changes. It can be stress. It can be aging. You know, all the above. Check, check, check. Women have shown improvement, major growth in 9 months. They say that you start seeing it in 3 months. So like I said, I'm now starting my third month of this, but I can already tell you, I'm already starting to get some baby hairs right in here. And this is where I've noticed a lot of my thinning, kind of the peaks, right? So I've got some baby hairs that are coming in. So I can already tell that it's starting to grow. And that's just after month 2. So that is super exciting. It's 100% drug-free. It has marine collagen, peptides, saw palmetto, and ashwagandha. Dermatologist recommended, even stylist recommended. So, hey, look, who sees better than your own hairstylist? And for him to see a difference in all of these women, that to me says enough. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to share my Nutrafol journey with you. They've got for women 45 plus, postpartum, women 18 to 44. For men, of course, we menopausal ladies, we deal with hormonal thinning as well. So yay, Nutrafol. That's number 1. Okay, number 2, as you can see, my hair is wet. So now I have to share what I've been using in the shower. That product is this bad boy, okay? This is Biolage Full Density Volumizing Shampoo. Let's go take a shower, shall we? It's for thin hair. It's infused with biotin. It's vegan, cruelty-free, recyclable, but it helps to put the volume back into the hair. So what I do is I use that to shampoo with, and then I'm using this. Have you guys ever used one of these? Man, it's like going to the hair salon and getting a nice scalp massage. This is heaven on earth, okay? Can I just say heaven on earth? So I use this in the shower with the shampoo, need to stimulate blood to the scalp. So I will spend my time using this with the shampoo to really, really suds it up and get it in there. Wonderful product to have in the shower. Man, just a good old scalp massage just feels incredible. Then the masters of thickening, Bumble and Bumble. So next up is this product that I'm using in the shower as well. This is the Thickening Plumping Mask. It's a volumizing in-shower treatment. It says that it expands each hair strand for full-on, all-day volume for all hair types. It's color safe, and that's super important because most of us are coloring our hair. Most of us. Some of us don't. A lot of you have let your gray come in, and that's awesome. But for those of you who are coloring, it's color safe. Okay, so here we are at this point. I am now going to use, y'all, if you have followed me for a long time, you know that I used Schwarzkopf Got to Be Fantastic Volumizing Mousse. That stuff was thebomb.com. They stopped making it. Sorry, y'all, too bad for them, because they could have made a fortune from that stuff. But I have found the next best thing. Have you tried this one, this caviar mousse? Ladies, this is a phenomenal product. It's by Alterna. It's anti-aging, multiplying volume styling mousse, body and medium hold for fine hair. Give her a good shake, a little pump, and a lot comes out. You don't need a lot. It just depends on where you want to volumize. I always start with a little bit. You can always add more. I like to go in the back first. You know, the crown of my head is where I have actually a lot of thinning. I've got like a flat spot back here. It's the weirdest thing. So anyway, my hair tends to part right there. You know what? My mother's did the same thing too. My hair parts right there in the back. So I will start there with the volumizing mousse, and then I will start to work it forward, and especially in areas where I want a little bit of lift. Scalp first because I need it in the roots, and then the ends. I love that it's lightweight. It doesn't make it feel sticky or tacky. Just be careful. I'm going to show a lot of product here. Not everything may be for you, but just be careful with layering products. You don't want to overdo it. Less is always more in this case. All right, next up. Another one by Bumble Bumble. This is a thickening spray, and it helps to prep hair for blow dries. I'm not doing too much because I don't want to overdo it. So now I take a brush and I just comb it all through. Okay, time for a blow dry. These, I'm sure at this point you have a round brush depending on the length of your hair. This one is about 1.5 inches. This one is 1 inch. I like round brushes for volume. You can also straighten. I'll show you. But for this, we really are going to go for some va-va-voom. Elcham, tried and true. Still love her. Now, the other thing that we want to do is we want to go against the direction in which the hair grows. So you're going to see me doing a lot of multi-directional blowing before I start smoothing out. I could stop right here, couldn't I? All that curl is starting to come in. All right, and I know a lot of you are going to say, leave it alone, leave it alone. But for the purpose of this video, I want to show you with the blowout and with styling tools and all of that. But you can already see the incredible volume these products alone have given me. You will feel a slight tug, a slight pull. That's the thickening working in there. So the hair doesn't feel as baby fine. You know, when your hair is fine, it just slides through a brush. You're feeling some tension and resistance, and that's a good thing. Remember, if you want a lot of volume at the root, keep rolling it, put some heat at the root, and then pull it straight through. Can you see? See that pop, that lift? All of this thickening, plumping stuff is doing that. The secret to full volume hair is really emphasizing up here at the top and the crown. It's amazing the difference. When this will lay down too flat, it really gives this look of kind of dirty, lifeless hair. So focusing the lift here in the crown and then smoothing it down here on the sides is the key to prevent kind of the bubble. You don't want the bubble up front. You want the poof and the pop up here in the back. Another interesting little tip and secret for you is that when you do that, when you smooth it here and you create height here, it accentuates a jawline and it has a lifting effect to the face, especially if you have layers cut in that way. So I will encourage you, I'm going to stop at this point and just tell you, haircut also really, really important as to how much lift you're going to get in your hair and what that does for your face as well. So just think about that too. You know, I don't know your length and what you're working with, but I do know that putting layers in and texturized layers and getting some lift in the crown really does help with that volume too. So that could be part of the issue for you if you're feeling it's a little too flat and dull. Okay, blow dry is done. That's a whole lot of volume. You know what I wish more than anything is that I wish you could feel it. It is not sticky, it's not heavy, it feels incredibly light and bouncy and fluffy and healthy. It's not dry. A lot of these products have great conditioning agents in them. So I'll make my way around. Again, I don't know exactly what I've done back there, but I hope it's all right. There's an immense amount of volume and fullness. It's not done. Okay, you have heard me talk about this one a lot. Living Proof Full Dry Volume and Texture Spray. So let's say you don't want a full-on hairspray look, right? You want volume, you want a little bit of texture, but you're not a big hairspray person. Well, I kind of lift it, and it's great, again, for a choppy kind of a haircut, because when you lift and you spray, it really creates that kind of pieciness. I got even more volume. I think my hair is out of the frame. We're done. Something else that I want to show you, and Courtney introduced me to this, and as you know, she has shared her hair journey on this channel because she battles with alopecia, so she has to take a more aggressive approach to her hair regrowth, and one of the things that she uses to really help full in the scalp is this product by Topic, and this is really, really cool. So these are hair building fibers, and they come in a variety of hair colors as well, but wherever you are thin, if it's along the part line, if it's in the crown, if let's say you're super thin up here, you just take the product, I'll kind of go in here in the widow's peak, and you just tap a little bit, and it fills in the natural color that you got. So I went with more of a blonde, since I'm kind of in between a blonde and a brown. But there you go. So it's starting to fill in here. And it's just a little powder. And just be careful, you know, if you have dark hair, go easy, because that stuff will fall down and get on your face and your makeup. Courtney's told me that. So I'm lucky with the lighter color, but again, that's really wonderful for filling in any scalp that's showing. If you want to set it, you know I love the Kenra Volume 25 hairspray. It is the Super Hold. Boy, this has been my go-to forever. So if you need a little hairspray, just remember the underside, not from the top, because this way weighs down everything that you've just lifted. So just spray from underneath. And that's all you got to do. I just do a few hits. I tend to like a more natural look. You know, my look for work is very coiffed, and I have to get every hair in place. But when I'm not working, the messier, the better, if you know what I'm saying. For those of you ladies who have longer hair and you want to tease, let me just introduce you to this brush. Great teasing brush. You'll notice super thin bristles, really, really tight, skinny little brush, and you want skinny, not too big. Well, this little brush by Sponette is going to go right back here, because that's where we tend to tease, is in the crown. So just lift and then back comb. And it really just catches the hair. I mean, did you see how that stood up? So I love this as a teasing brush. Again, that's if you don't have shorter layers back here and you need to kind of bump it up with a brush. That one is really, really wonderful. You don't overwash the hair. This is a dry shampoo that I really recommend, and it's a volumizing dry shampoo. So it's going to help you if you go day 2 or day 3, which I like to do because I'm processed and I'm lighter. I don't want to overwash this. So this one is a dry volumizing dry shampoo by Batiste. It's award-winning #1 with keratin, and it's a dry shampoo that will restore volume to lifeless, limp, sad day 3 hair. And again, I'm not going to do it now, but because my hair is clean, but you basically separate it at the part, you spray it on the part, spray it on the part, make another part, make another part, make another part, you know, that's it. And then once you've done that, you take your fingers and you massage it in, right? So you get it all in there to soak up the oils, and then you can take your brush and you can brush it out. But that's how a dry shampoo will work, and this one is really great for added volume. There you go. Those are my top 10 ultimate products, tools to get very fluffy, puffy, voluminous, healthy, happy hair. Actually, the happy part is you, because you're looking at your hair and you're like, whoa, what just happened to you? That's a great feeling, my friend. So hope you found this list helpful. Man, you know, I get it. You know, let me put it to you this way. My hair has always been fine. I just had more of it when I was younger. Now I still have fine hair, and I have less of it as I get older. So the trick for me is finding ways to make this fine hair not seem so fine. Granted, having curl in my hair is a huge, huge help. I will definitely admit to that, because it at least gives some volume at the root. And then when I do wear my hair curly, then I look like I have all this hair when I really don't. Comment, suggestion, ideas for future videos. How may I be of service to you? do? What can I do? How can I help? What do you want to see? Thank you for all the thumbs up for the Amazon haul video. It seems you guys really like that, so I'm excited about that. As we head into the fall months, let me know how can I be of service? Again, that's why I'm here. So with your healthy, fluffy, bouncy, wonderful hair, go out, be bold, be blessed. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.